Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Miss Comfort Emmason have decided to speak her truth and speak her own version of the story. Many Nigerians have been angling to hear what she's got to say. Don't forget that she just a few hours ago she was released from Kirikiri Correctional Center, and the case that was before the magistrate court in Ogba, Lagos State, was withdrawn simply because the people who are involved have decided to withdraw the case. She said to speak her own version of the story. And meanwhile, Nigerians really have been, reacting. They've started reaching out to her, and some Nigerians have actually gone to her social media handle, but unfortunately her profile has been locked so that no one gets to see or hear what she's got to say. But she's ready to speak up. We're going to give you all of these juicy details in a moment. Don't forget that she has her own version of the story and she's ready to spill it. Well, according to the embattled air passenger, Miss Comfort Emmason has been speaking after her release from the Kirikiri Correctional Center. In her social media post, she wrote, and I quote, "Thank you so much for all the prayers. Thank you so much for the love and support. I have been released from the prison, but I'm still in pains due to how I was treated. I just need some rest and medical treatment before I give out my own version of the event. Thank you so much, my lovely friends and supporters. I really appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. God bless you all. Thank you, my great God," she said. Meanwhile, Nigerians have been reacting to one move made by one of the political aide, and Nigerians are speaking in a dimension that is best you hear it, best you hear what they're saying now. The Delta State Governor spokesperson, Osai Ovia Success, have decided to make a move that is sparking reaction. Now, Osai Ovia Success, the senior special assistant on media to Governor Sharif of Delta State, has promised to get Comfort Emmason, a trending Ibom Air passenger, a 500,000 naira salary job in the state. That's 500,000 naira. The governor's aide, in a social media post he made on Wednesday, August 13, extended a complimentary trip to Comfort Emmason to visit Delta, describing the state as the big heart and home of global tourism hub. And according to Success, Emmason will also get a job opportunity with a monthly salary of 500,000 naira, stressing that the Ibom Air passenger who trended on social media over alleged unruly behavior with an air hostess has a job already secured for her in Delta State. Wow. Success maintained that the invitation extended to Comfort Emmason was for her to cool her head off following her release from the Kirikiri Correctional Center. He wrote, and I quote, "All expenses, including flight tickets, accommodation in a 4-star hotel, and a tour cost will be fully covered. Also, a ticket to attend the Delta Social Media Summit coming up on August 28th in Asaba." Then somebody said Emmason was released from the correctional center from Ibom Air, agreed to withdraw his complaints against her. She was arrested on arrival in Lagos from Akwa Ibom on August 10th. The incident involving Emmason began shortly before takeoff at Victor Atta International Airport and reportedly escalated when she allegedly refused to switch off her mobile phone despite repeated safety instructions, of which, of course, most passengers who were on board that flight, have refuted, saying that she never refused. So if you check our playlist, you get to see all of those video and voice evidence to that effect. Well, according to Ibom Air, another passenger seated beside her switched off the device, prompting a verbal outburst that turned into a physical confrontation with the cabin crew upon landing in Lagos. And the incident led Ibom Air and Airline Operations of Nigeria (AON) to impose a lifetime flight ban on her. Development has generated widespread condemnation among Nigerians, including the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA). The NBA, in the statement, said that the airline's actions were heavy-handed, unlawful, and a grave affront to the rule of law and human dignity. It accused Ibom Air and the Airline Operators of Nigeria (AON) of denying Emmason a fair hearing before imposing a no-fly ban for life on her. NBA added that stopping Emmason from leaving the plane could amount to false imprisonment and provocation. Of course, the minister announced the development in a statement on Wednesday morning, August 13, saying that the parties involved in the drama were engaged. According to Keyamo, decisions were taken following the compassion shown by Kwam and Emmason in their issues with ValueJet Airline and Ibom Air, and they have decided also to reduce all of those bans. And of course, they have also given them some level of ambassadorship just for them to become face to security, to airlines and all that. But one thing is nice about this whole thing, the fact that if she can open up her profile, I think more Nigerians will be coming in to give her a lot of love and support. But we're not encouraging any form of violence. We're only saying that proper due diligence and investigation should be carried out. But some Nigerians are saying that that the reason why, I'm not the one saying it, some of them are saying it on the social media pages, and the reason why the senior special assistant to the governor of Delta State is showing so much love all of a sudden, that is the 2 CVs that was prompted out during the altercation, that is making, but come on, let's not be petty. He's just trying to show some level of care. And now that investigations are coming out, more information are coming out, they now discovered that there was a provocation before now that was done on board the flight that was not released. What was released was after the provocation, the reaction from Emmason. Even some of the akwa mothers and daughters are now screaming and shouting that the treatment meted on their daughter was really unbecoming. And some Nigerians will say that Ibom Air is actually in Akwa Ibom, and Emmason is an Akwa Ibomite. It's probably a sister-brother thing, but it's beyond that. It has to do with professionalism. If you check out, please get to see what the Sun said. Senior Advocate of Nigeria said that one of the air hostess one, was very polite, very professional, very empathic, and very customer-centric. While the hostess 2, who they call her that she's so proud, and there has been another person who have had encounter with that hostess 2, who said sometime in last year when she was on board going to Ghana, that same hostess 2 was so haughty, so full of herself, and they started wondering, who does she know in Ibom Air, that the way she acts is as if she knows people that be in Ibom Air that makes her so haughty. What I wouldn't know. But it's good to know that Festus Keyamo, the aviation minister, mentioned that I think there's need for more training. The security personnel did not handle the situation very well. And of course, judging from the allegations and the words spoken by some of the passengers online on board, clearly shows that even some of our air hostess need some retraining to be very professional. You are in public sector, you are in service sector, you should be very customer centric. Customers are king, treat them like one. They pay your salaries one way or the other. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation also take. Have a nice time.